Tea Party rallies drew a lot of people who had never been involved in politics.
First protest ever in my life, and we're tired of the federal government's intervention. We're tired of them trying to tell us how to run our lives, and we're tired of the taxes going up.
The Tea Party expressed public anger over the 2008 economic crisis, the government bailout of large banks, and the growing national debt. But it remains a loose-knit movement with no one leader. The majority of Tea Party supporters are middle-class, non-Hispanic whites. But presidential candidate Herman Cain is very popular with the Tea Party, and black Americans who do show up at rallies are often among the most vocal participants.
6 months of us working in these communities.
Anita Moncrief once worked with a community organizing group that supported President Barack Obama, but now rejects government social programs.
We're teaching to celebrate prosperity and capitalism, and that's the only way, that's the only pathway out of poverty that is viable.
In past elections, conservatives focused on issues like abortion and gay marriage. But Tea Party supporter Amy Long says the nation's fiscal health is paramount.
I care about the social issues, and that's great, but now is not the time I think that I need the perfect candidate. I just want someone to get in there and get us out of debt.
Rice University political science professor Mark Jones says the Tea Party has drawn the lines for next year's presidential contest by clamoring for deficit reduction but rejecting Democrat Party calls for increased revenue. He says the movement's ability to rally large numbers of voters gives it a special hold on the Republican Party.
The Tea Party groups are so prominent within there and have such strong mobilization capabilities that many even centrist Republicans are wary of alienating them.
But Jones says Tea Party pressure on Republicans to reject compromise gives President Obama a strong card to play with moderate voters.
He can say that these Republican extremists, out of fear of the Tea Party, have blocked all of my efforts to improve the economy.
And although a majority of voters worry about the deficit and growing debt, polls show they're even more concerned about economic stagnation and unemployment. Greg Flakus, VOA News, Houston.